All right, I have been dragging my feet on making a video about this, but there have been so many conversations that I've had recently that I think I need to. And I've had so many debates about this topic with different people in the industry from different sides of the equation. And I often look for my mind to be changed. For the other perspective, the thing that I didn't see or understand. This is a space where I have yet to have my mind changed. So what we're talking about are paper bottles, and there's a lot of movement towards these paper bottles. There are other paper bottles that we're going to get into much later once they're a little more commercial. But this has kind of been what's in the industry for the most part right now. And there's a couple of manufacturers, there's a couple different ways of doing this. What we have here is a pulp version, and then here we have a paperboard flat version. Again, not to throw any of these manufacturers or other manufacturers under the bus. I wanted to take a look at what are these things really made out of, and what is the story behind them. So my biggest issue is probably a couple of things. One, they're called paper bottles. Are they paper bottles? In a way. They are a paper shell with a plastic liner. They are usually, this one's a two-piece pulp with a very elaborate die cut to it to get it to lock together, snap together around a big fitmented pouch. And the argument here is this, that this uses a lot less plastic than a bottle that is comparable. And I don't disagree with that. There is no denying that this thin pouch is much less plastic than a whole bottle of this. However, the recyclability remains to be seen, right? This component, it can be recycled with paper, great. But in most cases, this is not recyclable in the curbside stream. Now again, I've heard arguments on both sides of this. Well, it's a substantial enough mass of low density polyethylene, I think my biggest hurdle is the customer confusion around recyclability, that it's paper, they just throw the whole thing in the recycling bin. We are lazy people, and so I think you see that a lot, that customers just want to throw this whole thing in the recycling bin. Are they going to take the time to separate these components out? Which, by the way, there's another element in this one. There's a shrink band here to hold these two sides together as well. Are consumers actually going to take that time to separate these two things out and reuse them? Or are they going to contaminate the stream by throwing this in the recycling bin? Or are they just going to throw the whole thing in the garbage? I don't know. Let's take a look at this one though. I think this one's a very different structure. Yeah, I want to cut it apart. So very similar to this structure here, this wine bottle is something that is making a lot of claims to be recycled. This at the bottom here, how to recycle, and it really looks like a Fusneo logo. It says press here. Oh, there's another one. Press here to recycle. Split the bottle, remove the liner, recycle the paper shell. You know, they're being very honest about it. That nothing on the inside of this thing is recyclable. Press here. I'm destroying this thing. You think the average consumer is going to do this? I doubt it. I like the structure of this. I like how they've used a flat sheet of material to make this to form this up, and I think that's to me the brilliance of this design. It's cool design. I do struggle though with the whole recyclability. So inside there's a foil pouch with a plastic fitment on it, and again, asking customers to do this, to go through this, read the instructions, go through this process of disassembly, just to get rid of the paper shell and then discard the other thing. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Again, I have my own, and it's just something that I've wrestled with, and I've had so many debates about this topic, but would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Is this a good thing? Is this customer deception? Is it just a case of less plastic and that's great? So yeah, leave your comments below. Again, this is not, there's credibility here. I understand why they've done it. This is not to bash any particular manufacturer, but would love to hear what you think. And yeah, we'll continue this debate offline. So thanks for watching Unpacked. If there's something you want us to check out or discuss in the packaging world here, leave it in the comments below and we'll do that. Thanks.